Football Connect. So today we are covering some of the news that have been hitting in the world of football, a lot of things that have been happening, a lot of changes that we've just been experiencing since yesterday. So I have a list of things that I'm gonna be reading to you so that you actually be kept exactly ahead of whatever that is happening here. But I believe that you also be a lot of things will be explained as much as you be waiting, because I think there's just a lot. But we're gonna start with the breaking news, or the biggest news of them all. Quique Setien confirms he is taking legal action against Barcelona. Overall, overall his sacking, which was only official confirmed to him yesterday. Crazy news, guys. So it seems like Barcelona had not actually fired the coach. Quique Setien, I think that's his name. He was still Barcelona's manager even now. So it's really crazy to actually find out what is happening here, because you'll be thinking that people are doing things and moving on to actually better things, but you hear news like this. What is happening with Barcelona? They are not able to let Luis Suarez go, just is terminating his contract, unless because they don't have enough funds. They did that with the coach that they fired. You might be here now. The coach is taking legal action against them. Barcelona is still going to court, even though they couldn't. Even though Lionel Messi pulled out of the deal, they are still going to court with the former manager Setien. At the same time, it's crazy that other players who wants to leave Barcelona, for example, the ones who are not being bought, who are supposed to be just their contracts to be terminated so that they just walk away. They can't, because they are waiting for Barcelona to actually pay them something. Luis Suarez was one of those, even though it seems like now Luis Suarez is pushing to actually leave Barcelona. But we have to wait and see on the development of the story. But that's what we are hearing at the moment, guys. So it's really crazy, because I don't know. You know what I believe, or what I was learning from this guy that I was watching today. His name is HH. I don't know if you know his football channel is. I'm trying to remember. It's still a new channel, but I'll do make sure. But one thing he was saying that, usually whatever that happens in the managerial and everything that happens of the club, it usually reflects like to the public eyes. It usually reflects after a time with the club, or after all these things have happened. So we might be stressed out, wondering why is that Barcelona are losing a lot this season, why they were not actually playing so well, why they not be developing in that defense, what is happening with the team. A lot of things might actually be arised from this, but it's because Barcelona actually has no money. Maybe they were affected by the COVID-19 more than others, or what happened, but they don't have money, which actually explains why a few weeks back we were given a story that Barcelona were asking to talk, we wanted to talk to Lionel Messi so that he actually lowers his price. So it's really crazy. Now we have to look at what happens. These are just the news that are coming on, and we have to take them like as they come. We can't say a lot of things about it, but that's what we are being told, guys. So one thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Just to wait to find out how is Barcelona going to recover from this, because I don't think as a team you can compete with teams like Real Madrid, like even in the Champions League, if you have problems like what they're dealing with at the moment in their, because they fired the sporting director, if I remember, and if they haven't paid for him, he's gonna come back and also do the court case against them. So there's just a lot of things that are coming on, which includes Barcelona. So we have to actually wait and see in terms of the developments of the story and whatever that is going to change. But that's the news that we have, that Setien is planning to take legal action against Barcelona, because Barcelona have not actually paid him the money that they have to pay him after terminating his contract. Your thoughts, let me hear it on the comments below. So the other news we have is coming from Liverpool, the Premier League champions. So the first story is this, what I have here, which is Liverpool will pay 20 million, we know, pounds guaranteed, plus 5 million in bonuses pounds to Bayern Munich for Thiago Alcantara. player will sign a 4-year deal and wear the jersey number 6. Firstly, people just said these things on the news, but they never explained the terminology of the deal, which Sky Sports did us a better thing by actually explaining to us how this thing is moving like. So, in terms of the deal between Liverpool and Bayern Munich, Liverpool are paying Bayern Munich 20 million euro plus 5 million extra of bonuses. So what is happening here? First, this is how Liverpool have drafted this plan, which is really crazy if you hear it. They have said to Bayern Munich, we are taking in this player, we are giving him a 4-year contract, like 4 years. Everyone knows this, right? But what Liverpool is saying to Bayern Munich is this: we will not pay you all the money that we bought for this player. Remember, this is the greatest midfielder in the world at the moment. So this is what they were saying: we will not give you all the money for this player, but what we are gonna do is this: every single year we pay you 5 million for Thiago Alcantara. So until his contract is finished. So it means that for the next 4 years, Liverpool are going to pay Thiago. They're going to pay Bayern Munich 5 million until the full 4 years are finished, which completes the 20 million that they have actually set. Crazy, right? At the same time, what Liverpool is saying this: the 5 million of bonuses, which people are saying will be raised by 5 million, so that it becomes 25 million. They're saying that if they either win the Premier League or the Champions League in any of these seasons, they're gonna pay Bayern Munich 5 million extra, which is in bonuses. That's how the bonuses are gonna be given. So if you come to look at it now, remember the people were talking about the prize money for the player and his age and whatever. They were saying a lot of things, but now thinking of how they've spread this deal, and this gives Liverpool time to actually play with the player, and the player actually makes more money for Liverpool, which can actually surpass the 20 million that they're gonna pay in full for Bayern Munich. I think it is good business. I really feel it is good business. So another news is that yes, the Bayern Munich manager or coach, whatever you call him, the Bayern Munich coach or manager confirmed yesterday that Thiago Alcantara was leaving to join Liverpool. So which means, and they were saying that it's actually officially complete between Bayern Munich and Liverpool. That deal is already set. That's how these things are going to go like. That part is said, right? The second thing that was said after that people need to he talked about how much they have tried to convince the player, and how much they try by all means to keep the player, but the player himself decided that he wanted to leave. So this just shows you the muscle that Liverpool at the moment as a club has in terms of different players who are going to be joining the club. They have a powerful muscle that they can actually go for any player that they want, and they actually get the deal done. That is so amazing, and the people, you need to give respect to that. At the same time, it means that the only thing that Thiago went to be Liverpool, because the Bayern Munich had won a treble, everything was okay. There's no reason for him to be leaving Bayern Munich, but he left Bayern Munich because maybe Jurgen Klopp said something that convinced him in June about where he's going. So he's gonna sign a 4-year contract, which is gonna finish in 2024 in June. That's why that's what has been said. Unless there's gonna be an extension, there will be an extension for more, of course, if he has an amazing year with the club. But at the moment, that's what we're being told. But at the same time, when we keep looking at this story, I think it's a great thing for Liverpool, because as a Liverpool fan, I have to tell you guys, we were 100% lacking in the creative midfielder for this team. We needed somebody maybe somebody with this quality. I think actually somebody with this quality to come and take over this situation and actually help Liverpool to create more chances in terms of us actually winning something next season. Because we were gonna fight. It was going to fight. And the Manchester City were the favourites. But with the signing of Thiago Alcantara, this changes the spin of everything. Now talking about individual as the player, if you go to his Twitter account right now, there is an emotional video he has made for his home he's living. After 7 years with Bayern Munich, he has made a video with the club just to show his appreciation for the club he's now walking away from, which every player, every person actually believes that's the best thing that any player can ever do whenever you're leaving a home after such a long time. And I give him respect for that, because few people actually are willing to do that. But okay, which is good. And at the same time, he has shown, I think there's a statement that was written by Bayern Munich, which is also on his wall, because now I'm following him. I started following him when we were linked with him, because I knew that it was coming. So now it's official that I'm following him 100%, because that is now a player and stuff like that. We'll see what happens. But tell me what you think, Liverpool fans. What is Thiago going to offer that we didn't have? Myself, I'm saying it's creativeness. We didn't have that. And if he's going to be able to release people like Mohamed Salah and Mane, it's going to be crazy. Talking about the forwards, Liverpool are being linked with now a lot of players. Oh, you don't believe me? But before I go there, I want to show you the news that came, I think, some few hours ago, which is actually on social media, which they are saying Thiago Alcantara arrives on Merseyside today to complete his move from Bayern Munich to Liverpool. He will sign a 4-year contract, wear the jersey the number 6 shirt with Liverpool, paying 20 million across the length of his contract, which could rise to 25 million, Sky Sports report. So that's what is happening. This player you are looking at, people, is now going to be officially a Liverpool player. So I was talking about the forwards. Maybe I did confuse you. I didn't actually explain to you what we're talking about in terms of the transfer news. Liverpool yesterday, they were linked with Islam and Saha from Crystal Palace, which they are saying Liverpool have actually made an inquiry for the player, as he's going to come to challenge for the jersey in the Liverpool for Mohamed Salah or Sadio Mane in the wings, because it's really good. Because everyone talked about this. The front three of Liverpool looked so, if the word is not tired, I don't know which word we can use, so tired. But if we sign this player, it'll be good. But that's not him only. There's the latest news that just came today. Breaking news: in the last few hours, Liverpool have contacted Barcelona to inquire about the signing of Ousmane Dembele. They are prepared to take him on loan and are willing to pay a compensation amount. Barca are yet to respond. That's the sports talk. So now we have two big strikers we can talk about, who are all being linked with the Liverpool. So I think the future is bright for Liverpool fans, because as much as we're crying for the signatures and the transfers and the signing, it seems like now it's actually happening. So I think each and every Liverpool fan deserves to be smiling somewhere or somehow, wherever you are. So we'll wait and see what happens in terms of the development of the story, but that's what we're being told at the moment, guys. So on another news, remember I just told you that I'm going to be covering this more. Juventus have officially terminated their contract with Gonzalo Higuain by mutual consent, which has a negative effect worth around 18 million euro on their fees. Barcelona president Josep Maria Bartomeu to face a vote of no confidence. 2,731 signatures now submitted for a motion, over 4,000 more than the threshold. Okay, back again to Barcelona. It seems like it's gonna be hard for us to leave Barcelona. Now the manager is about to be terminated, guys. It seems like they want to vote him out. So I think the voting, if I believe the news that I had, was saying that it was going to happen in March. I'm not really sure, something that I was watching, but it's gonna be interesting to see what happened in terms of the developments. Which means that actually Messi gets what he wants, because I don't think he was really excited with the manager. So if he is leaving and at the same time he stays, and then maybe they win something, which we are hoping they do, then Messi might stay at Barcelona and will not go to Manchester City or either PSG, as things are looking. So on top of that, we'll move on. We'll wait and see what happens in that situation. Jurgen Klopp has fired a numerous warning to Liverpool's Premier League title rival by saying his side are ready to evolve to face any new challenges this season. So Liverpool are the Premier League champions of last season after 30 years of their life without actually taking the tag. But now they are the champions, and the manager is not really holding down, or is not even slowing down. He's actually challenging, waiting to just telling whatever they want to say. That is telling people that no matter what, we are going to challenge and we'll do whatever we can to actually keep. Because he didn't say that he's going to defend the Premier League. He had actually said that he was going to what? He was going to attack the Premier League. So it's going to be interesting to see how it develops in terms of development of the story and whatever that is going to be solved in terms of this story of Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. So that's the information you have been told, guys, because he held like a meeting with Sky Sports yesterday. What they were really interested in was finding out about the Thiago deal, but Liverpool boss could not give up anything, even Andy Robertson, when he was asked, because the player is not yet fully a Liverpool player. We know he's a Liverpool player now, but not fully a Liverpool player. So we'll wait and see on the developments of that. Moving on, Inter Milan striker. That's of course, or Inter striker Romelu Lukaku, Sevilla, Evan Banga, and Manchester United midfielder Bruno Fernandes are up for Europa Player of the Season award. So Lukaku, then Eva Branda from Sevilla, the team that actually won the Europa, then Bruno Fernandes, they've been selected or they've been shortlisted for the, what can I say, the Europa Player of the Year last season award. So it means if it is allowed, you guys, you can go try to vote for whoever you believe deserves this. Your vote is yours. Nobody can even deny you that chance. So go do whatever you feel and go vote for the person you think deserves to get this award. We'll keep you updated with the development. Sorry. So let's move on. Thiago is an exceptional player who spent spent 7 hugely successful years here. Fikel said he's a wonderful person and an outstanding professional. It was very emotional today when he said goodbye to us. So this is yesterday when the Bayern Munich president was confirming that Thiago Alcantara has left, moving on to other new challenges at the Messi side of Liverpool. So he was saying that it was an emotional goodbye that he did in the training or wherever he was to his teammates after the deal was finalized between Bayern Munich and Liverpool, which I feel like it's a win-win for both clubs. I don't know what you think. Tell me in the comments below. Barcelona will play home matches at Rio Molaka this season in case of local COVID-19 restriction prevent them from playing in their home city, reports Queda Cop. So in Spain, as we speak, we remember we're in a pandemic that has affected the whole world at large. So the thing is moving as well. It seems like in the city of Barcelona, it's not yet clear that the Camp Nou is actually safe for people to actually play football because of the COVID-19 cases that are rising and stuff like that. But they're saying that Barcelona might be playing in a different place. They're saying that in Rio Monaco, is it? Yeah. Is it Rio? What to do? Let me check. In Queda Cop. Oh, the Queda Cop is the source. They're saying that Barcelona will be playing in Rio Moleka. I don't know Spanish. I don't know how to read Spanish, guys, so I hope I pronounce it properly. If I didn't, please help me on the comments by actually correcting me one way or the other. I don't know how you're gonna do that, which is weird, but like I told you guys, okay, just a reminder, please don't forget to click subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to share it. Liking this video helps us a lot, guys, and sharing this helps us a lot, so that we'll be will be noticed by a lot of people. But please don't forget to subscribe. It is very, very important for us for you to subscribe, so please do that. Let me see. Arsenal have strike a €2 million deal with G-Zone to sign goalkeeper round Alex Runas, who will sign a 5-year contract with the Ghana's. Medical will be done in 2 stages. First party began in Jura today, and then more examination in Paris. So I think teams are not playing any games right now. They want to make sure that they do the medicals so well before getting a player. But it's good that they got a youngster. They are looking in the future, like what Liverpool did. They did sign a player from from Brazil, who's gonna be playing for the club for the next, I don't know, who's going to start playing maybe in the next 5 or 10 years. We have to wait in terms of the developments or the movement of keeper. We'll keep you involved with that, or updated with whatever that changes, guys. Eden Dzeko to Juventus. Aken Milk to Roma. Here we go. Total agreement has been reached between the 3 clubs involving Napoli. Just sold Milky to Roma, and also personal terms have been completed. Medical soon. No Luis Suarez for Juventus, which is crazy, because I heard that Luis Suarez actually went to Italy to go complete his passport issue so that he can be signed by Juventus. But it seems like Juventus have already signed Dzeko. So I want to hear your thoughts, because like I was telling you, I was listening to HH today, and he was saying that getting Suarez, it's an upgrade than Dzeko for Juventus. I don't know, because he believes that Suarez scores goals, which is true. He does score goals, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. What did Dzeko offer to this? Because, of course, the Italian club, like the Italian trophy, is easy for Juventus to take. What they're interested in is the Champions League. So I wonder if this player that they've signed will be able to actually offer what they're expecting, guys. So we'll keep you updated on that issue. Real Madrid will play their home matches at the stadium of Rio Viola if COVID-19 restrictions are enforced in Spanish capital. So all the teams, they are being limited to few grounds so that they try to control the spreading of the COVID-19. 2020 has been one of the most horrible years in our lifetime, but we have to actually do whatever we do to survive and also enjoy the game that we all love. Edison Mendy agent has confirmed to Xtra time the deal with Chelsea is almost done. Only formalization is remaining. It could be completed even in the next few hours. So that was yesterday. It's not yet complete. Nothing has come out to actually give us the information of that, or maybe it's already here but we don't know. But we'll keep you updated with whatever that happens. But at the moment, nothing has actually happened at the moment, so we'll have to wait and see, guys. Rio Fernandez, let me put this on silent. Okay, so I don't want to read this. I spoke to Frank the other day, and he said Ziyech passing is ridiculous. I'm looking to see them passing. I'm looking to see them passing when he cuts with his left foot, and he has the likes of Mount, Werner, Hernandez all making the runs. I think Ziyech will be putting it on a plate of these boys. So we have to wait and see what happens. So it's gonna be interesting. So remember, guys, I did mention to you about what Bayern Munich did for Thiago Alcantara. So it has just been released in our page that we check the information. As you can see those, let me click those images so that you can actually see properly. So this is just their farewell after 7 years for the number 6, the legendary number 6 of Bayern Munich, the best striker in the world at the moment as we speak. So there is it. Danke FC Baka, or maybe it was him who was thanking him. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm missing it. I think it was him who was thanking him. So let me give my support. Let me try to read what is being said here. Okay, yes, it has been the most difficult decision of my career. I've decided to close this chapter in this marvelous club, the club where I grew up and developed myself as a player during the last 7 years. Victories, success, joy, moments, and some hard times as well. But what I am most proud of is having arrived in Munich, being a young man full of dreams and living completely full and fulfilled and with a club. I identified with the club. That's what is being said. Let's continue with this. Okay. A history, a philosophy, a language, a culture. Here I learned how to love, respect a traditional which I say goodbye now, but I will never forget the Masi Samia. I don't know what that means. Me and my family have lived amazing moments at this city, at Sabel, Stress, and of course, it in our beloved Anes and Aren, we with love, my Bain family who treats me so well, and I love me each and every second. My decision is purely sports related. As a football player, I want and I need new challenges in order to develop myself, and I did here. Barcelona, Bayern Munich will be always my helmet. Extra thanks to Bayern Munich. Then the signature of Thiago Alcantara. So this is amazing, guys. You just have to feel the love. This is just amazing. I'm happy that this is happening as a Liverpool fan, but I also said for the Bayern Munich because it seems like it was really a family for him. But he's about to start to make family, because if you know any other club that has a good family than Liverpool in this world, tell me, because we never walk alone in Liverpool. So we will take you with both arms and we will treat you like the player you are with so much respect. I have to say so. Okay, that's the news, guys. We're getting. hmm Let's the other news that we have here, guys. So, Quique Setien is set to demand €4 million from Barcelona as compulsory for his contract ahead of 2020-2021 campaign. That's what is happening. That's what they're going to court. Luis Suarez passed his Italian exam today, but Juventus are reportedly no longer interested in the Barcelona striker, preferring Eden Dzeko. So, after Suarez passed his exam when he was preparing to move to the club is actually no longer interested in him because they've now chosen Dzeko, which is actually hard to swallow for a player. Why do big clubs treat other players like that? Barcelona's La Liga opener against Villarreal could have an important absence. Ronald Koeman, the RFEF, hasn't been able to register the Dutch coach yet because there is a dispute between Barcelona and Quique Setien over the settlement of the year remaining ahead of his new contract. So that's gonna be interesting. Like I was telling you guys, Barcelona have not yet signed. Not at the moment. They have not yet signed the Ronald Koeman, even though we know it's the manager of this one who was actually announced to the media. They haven't, because the Setien is still the person who's still registered in the in the books of the La Liga, of the law, whatever that happens in Spain. But we have to wait and see what happens in the developments. PSG are ready to try again for Juventus fullback Matteo De Coscon after Joao Bennett suffered a serious knee injury. Premier League has agreed a television deal with China for the current season after terminating its previous agreement or the arrangement, which is actually good because China, they were going to miss out the Premier League, which everyone knows that is the best we can ever have in terms of the world football. PS RB Leipzig, Hazel and the Bayern Leverkusen have reportedly joined the chase for Ivan Perisic, who can leave Inter for just €15 million this summer. Next, Rangers are streamrolled over Lincoln Reds lamps under the rocking of Garba as they dished out 5-0 in Europa drop. Italy has climbed to 12 in the FIFA ranking after their match against Bozal Hat and Holland in the UEFA National League. Okay. Everton manager Carlo Ancelotti has told the young members of his squad, hoping for the first action, they are going to have to be patient and work hard to get their chance. Because now it has a lot of players who are actually competing for the jersey. So for any player to get the jersey, he has to actually compete and actually fight for the jersey. So it's going to be interesting to see the developments of those stories. Marshal Kumbula has completed his transfer to Roma on a 2-year contract loan with the obligation to buy, with the Matteo Cancel and the Adowe going to Hills. Gareth Bale is expected to London, but that has been confirmed by Sky Sports that Gareth Bale is at the Madrid airport right now, ready to actually go to London, which is gonna be a good signing for Tottenham. If he goes, or if he's still the same player, we know. We have to wait and see on that. Okay. Chelsea are working to sell players on next days. Talks on the Gaona loan and David Zabaleta and Bakayoko is still the main target for AC Milan. Okay, Liverpool are consistently moving forward Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane. Watford are said to want at least 36 million euro. No, 36 million pounds. So they're interested in going after Saha, no Sergio Mane. I don't know what these people are saying, but we'll have to see what happens in the development. Tottenham are said to pay Gareth Bale a total of 22 million to secure a season-long loan from Madrid, according to reports. Arsenal reportedly now on the position to make a formalization with the Osama Aouar from Lyon. Thiago will be added to any team in the world. That's what Andy Robertson said for Liverpool after he was asked if he is coming to the club. So guys, there are a lot of things to read here, but we hope that the things will come. But the most important things that we actually gonna remember from this is that yes, it has been confirmed that Thiago is already on his way to actually finish at the formalities. I think I'll come back online when he's being reviewed. Then maybe I'll play the video that will happen. I hope YouTube will allow me, but we'll see what happens. At the same time, we'll always keep you updated with any development that happens in the transfer. But without wasting time, this has been Sam and this has been Football Connect. We've been talking of all the news that are happening all over the world and the transfer news that are happening. Guys, don't forget, by 10 o'clock tonight, I'll be coming up live giving you my Premier League predictions, 2 games, which is coming tomorrow. I did fail a lot in the last games, but I will be coming back again with another try, and I hope that I'll get this one right. So please tune to that one because it's gonna surprise you, and I think you will enjoy it. At the same time, I might come back any time between now to around 6 o'clock, or whenever Thiago Alcantara is announced. Then maybe talk about some news, then we'll move on. And guys, if you are wondering about what are my thoughts between the Liverpool game versus Chelsea, check it out there. I did 2 videos that had to be cut in the middle yesterday around 9 o'clock talking about the transfers, so you can go check that out and you shall understand my view, thoughts, and whatever I think. But I hope you'll be impressed with what I said, guys, and I want to hear your comments, whatever you think. Thank you very much. And I would like to give a shout out to the fan who actually advised me to go check out this new guy that I'm checking out, who does some Football Saturday, which I could hang out just to help the page grow, at the same time to learn something new from other people who have been doing this for such a long time. I think later on in the evening when I'm coming back, I'll show you the page that I'm talking about, so that you guys also may go and subscribe to him, because he's one amazing guy and I enjoy his content, whatever he's preaching there. So thank you very much for being